Hello all and welcome to Kelly's Cooking on the Cheap. Today is Tuesday, the day before Christmas Eve, and I am getting ready to prepare items for my side of the family for appetizers, which we're also doing appetizers for my in-laws on Christmas Day, so I'm kind of getting a head start on preparing for that as well. I've already done one appetizer and I forgot to film it, but it is really simple, and I'll put the picture of it right here. You'll see the ingredients for it in the picture as well, except you'll see only one package of cream cheese package, but there's actually two. Um, it's a cheese ball, but I didn't put it in a ball because I didn't put the nuts in it. My husband can't eat any, so it's just the cheese ball without the nuts. It's a kind of a sweet and savory. It has a small can of strained pineapple, 2 cream cheese, and green onion. That's it. And it's really good. And it's pretty good to where I only make it once a year because we get burnt out of it quickly. But right now I'm going to make corn dip, and it makes a lot. So this is where I'm getting prepared for both days. And I've got 2 pans prepared, one to take to the in-laws, one for tomorrow. So let's get started. Again, this is real simple and easy to use or do. So let's get started. And the first thing I am going to do is dice up some jalapenos. And I'm just trying to use this one up. Last year I had bought the already pre-diced jalapenos, but this time I am just trying to use these up from a different event I had. And granted, these are seeded, so I might try and take some of it out. Some I'll probably leave in. We'll see as we go. Well, and when you do eat this, the kick's not till like once you get done swallowing it, then you'll feel the kick. I took a half a batch to work with me. I guess it was last Tuesday, and everybody seemed to enjoy it, which I'm glad. I had a couple people ask for the recipes. I think they're going to make it for their families or events that they're going to. I hope everybody's having a good time, or if you had to work today like I did, hopefully you're off the next couple of days. I'm fortunate with my new job that after today I've got the next 12 days off, so it's one perk of it, of the new job, thankfully. Otherwise, if I still at my old job, I'd have to go back. I'd probably have to work tomorrow and then go back the day after. I'm going to take those seeds out. If you're like me, who likes spicy, you probably have a hard time knowing when to stop cutting on these. Know when enough's enough. And my in-laws aren't big on leftovers, but they kept the dish I took up of this dip, so that tells me that they liked it quite a bit. So bear with me. I'm trying. Tomorrow, I've got it easy on the rest of what I'm making. I am making a sandwiches, and it's just going in the crock pot and it's going to cook all day. And then I'm also going to make some homemade meatballs, which I think you've seen me do before. So I might not show you those when I do them. Alright, we'll just start with those. If I think we need more, I'll cut some more up. Alright, this recipe also calls for 3 cans of drained corn. Then it takes both 8 ounces of sour cream and mayo. Use whichever brand you like. I guess I'm so used to doing it with store brand because the name brand is expensive anymore. I had some sour cream, but I had used some of it, and it was just easier knowing that this was already the 8 ounces. All right, I'm going to use this as a measuring cup, so let me grab a spoon for the mayo. All right, one little bit left. That's good. All right, then 8 ounces of cheddar cheese, which I shredded this up the other night. Add a little bit more for good measure. All right. Then it also takes cayenne pepper. I got it. There it is. I got this recipe from a co-worker at my last job. It's really good. Let's see. Start with that. And then she also suggested putting in a package of dry ranch mix, which I used the other half of this for the half a batch last week. So I'm just going to finish this up, taste it tomorrow, and if I need to add more, I'll sneak a little bit from another package I have that I'm going to use for the sandwiches tomorrow. So we'll see. Play it by ear. And then she also mentioned to use garlic powder, because I think she was one that not a big fan of spice. Should have used my bigger bowl. All right, and then all you have to do is just stir it. All right, so that's it. I'll come back, check on it before I dish it up those. I'll set those aside. So otherwise, come back with me and we'll work on some more tomorrow. So see you then. Hey, welcome back. It's now Christmas Eve, Wednesday, and I've been trying to busy. Ignore the mess in the back. It'll be cleaned up by this evening. But when you cook, you're going to make a mess, right? But I've got the dessert going in the oven for tomorrow for the in-laws. I want to get that in, so you'll see me finish it off later. But right now I need to get the chicken in for the tonight and tomorrow. I'm making a double batch. It's Mississippi chicken. You can find it on Pinterest. Just type in Mississippi chicken, you'll find it. I've got a couple different chickens in here. One package I got at Kroger, it was not quite 5 pounds. It was like 4.7 something pounds. And then I threw some chicken tenderloins that I had frozen in here as well to get as close to the 6, because I think the recipe is 3 pounds. So here, I'll get you going. Got the chicken all ready to go. And this cooks, sorry about that, 6 to 8 hours on low. So I am going to throw in 2 packages of au juice and 2 packages of ranch. Granted, if you're not doubling, 1 of each. I might save a little back of the ranch just to check on the dip here in a minute. So I hope you guys have your shopping done. I might have to run to the store because I went yesterday because I'm helping my dad out making a veggie tray for this evening. So I won't put you guys through of me getting that ready. You'll probably see the final outcome of it. But I'm doing a veggie tray. And while I was there, I forgot to get some pepper jack cheese because I like to eat this on the sandwich with pepper jack cheese and some ranch dressing, which I already stocked up on a couple, 2-3 weeks ago. But yeah, I might go and get some. We'll see. Alright, I'm not going to put the whole package in, probably the majority. Alright, I'm going to save a little back. Now, it calls for per 3 pounds, a stick of butter. Kroger had it. I normally get my butter at Sam's, but I noticed at Kroger over the weekend that they had their butter on sale for, I think, $2.50, so I grabbed a couple. I just wish I had gotten more for the price. Alright, so let me go rinse my hands off and get the utensil real quick, just a second. And the last thing for this is some banana peppers. But while I was at Aldi a couple weeks ago, they only had the rings, and per 3 pounds it called for 6. But on this, I always put more, and I always usually put a little juice in this as well from this. So I'm just gonna, as I dribble on myself, and I think this kind of works out too if you do the rings. That way they're already cut up and you don't have the stems in there as well. But if you cook it all day with the whole, the stems should come right off. Alright, I'll just start there, and then I'm just going to pour some juice. And then I might bring this out tonight. And if anybody wants extra pepperoncini or rings, they have it. And then all you have to do is lit it and let it do the thing for the next 6 to 8 hours or whenever you eat. For us, it'll probably be about 7 hours, 6.5, 7. If I need to later, if I think it needs to cook a little quicker, I might put it on high for a tad. We'll see. So we're going to move over and check on the dip I made last night. So we're back, getting ready to check on the dip. Got me some Clubhouse crackers to try it with. And let's see. The only thing I might add to it, depending on the taste, is more ranch. If I don't use it all, then I'll throw it in with the chicken dish, and then maybe some cayenne pepper. We'll see. This is one I could eat all day long, along with the cheese ball I only make once a year. As I'm about to drop this, so let's see. The ranch flavor, I think it has enough, but I might throw a little bit more. I'll probably throw a little bit more jalapeno, even though I do get a little kick. I don't know if that's that or the cayenne pepper. And I'll probably throw a little bit more cayenne pepper. Actually, with the jalapenos, I don't know if I'll add any more to it. I might pull out the jar and put a couple on top. Then people can get what they want if they want extra. For myself, I kept it out just in case if I needed it. All right, so let's get this dish out. I might have to eat the last little bit from the jar, but let's see. This is where, if you divvy it out, I'm going to try and get it to where, sorry guys, I'm letting my videographer take a break, so I'm just having them in here. Here. All right. So by the time you see this tonight, I'll probably have little jalapenos and maybe a little cheese just on top for show. But here we go. This one will stay here for tonight. This one will go with this tomorrow. And the next thing will be, I'll probably be showing you the dessert here once it gets done, or done cooking. So bear with me today. Have fun. Hey, I'm back trying to work on the cake a little bit more on the second step, 3 steps. I let it cool probably a little too long. I ran to the store to get cheese for the sandwiches and something small for my boy for lunch. So what I am making is a Boston cream pie or cake. I found it off of Pinterest, so we'll see if it's good. I'll let you know tomorrow. But I got the cake, and when I was getting the cake mix yesterday, because it took till about yesterday to decide what I wanted to take, I had found a creamy almond cake mix. Have you ever guys seen that before? I had to get it to try it, so we'll see down the road what I do with it. But I thought that was very interesting. But on with the cake mix, I got it. You bake the cake, yellow cake mix, as the directions say, and it also says once it cools to use a round like wooden spoon, which I don't have a round wooden spoon anymore. So I'm using the bottom of my peeler to put holes in it. It's kind of like a poke cake. And the recipe called for 1 to 2 boxes of instant vanilla pudding. But if you want it on the thinner side, you can use 1 or you can use 2. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do 2. I got the store brand. Is I'm going to make 1, put it in because it says to put to push it into the holes. So that's what I'm going to do with the first one. if you can tell over here, we put up an extra table for tonight. So it's got plates, pot holders, and for the dessert here, there's leftover cupcakes from my boys' youth group at church. So we're going to do that and save this dessert for tomorrow. Yeah, I rarely use my hand. All right, I can't wait any longer. We're going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to pour it into the holes. All right. Before I push this down, I'm going to go ahead and make up this other one. That way it's setting while I'm working on this part. I think I'm going to put about 1 3/4 cup milk instead of full 2. So I think this cake, because I caught cake mix for $1, the pie filling or puddings were $1 each. The tub of frosting was $1.50. So 1, 2, 3. Well, and if you include the ingredients, maybe $7 or less dessert. So that's not too bad. So needless to say, I went over my normal budget for grocery shopping, but Christmas only comes once a year. All right, so I'm just working this, trying to push it down a little in the holes. Probably didn't do enough. So if you're one that doesn't like a lot of the filling and you think this is good, then 1 would be plenty for you. But I think what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and do the second one. All right, gonna let that sit for another minute. So let me know in the comments what you guys are having. Like I've said, probably in a couple of videos leading up to this one, we do. All right. It's fun to go to the store the day of, like, Christmas Eve, see what everybody frantically is getting. And I think I've seen a lot of people get the soda deals like I got over the weekend, whereas buy 2 cases, get 3 free. Still, for buying 5 cases at 12 packs, still at $22. I remember when they were on sale for like 4 for $10 not long ago. Highway robbery. All right, so I am going to put the lid on this and put it in the fridge, and then we'll see if I go ahead and put the topping on. So probably when I see you next, because all I have left to do cook-wise is do the meatballs, which you can go back and look at the meatball video, and cut up the veggies for the veggie tray. So you'll come back when I start getting things set out. So I hope you're enjoying your day.
But I mean,
Here, everybody was over, food ready to go. So we decided to eat. But I want to show you what all everybody brought, which included myself, my sister, and my niece. And I hope everybody has a good Christmas.
okay, I didn't want to eat.